Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, welcome to Vlogmas Day 19. We're almost to the 20s of December, can you believe it? Day 19, really exciting. We got some advent calendar goodies to take a peek at. We also just received a couple presents, a couple Christmas presents from some dear friends that we're also going to be opening and taking a peek at. Otherwise, and again, kind of another late start. It's already almost 3 p.m. and I haven't eaten lunch yet or anything. Typically, I only eat one meal a day. It's typically dinner. But if I eat early enough in the afternoon, like around 2 or 3, then maybe I will also still have a later dinner also. So we're going to see what we're going to do for food today. Otherwise, just been watching football most of the day. That's going to continue into the afternoon. But let's get to the intro. Alright folks, we have 2 packages here that were dropped off. First, to Rick from Ben and Shelby, my dear friends, known them for decades. And then to Uncle Rick from Ashlyn and Zelda, my 2 goddaughters, their daughters. I don't know if you could tell the wrapping matches, so yes, it's from the same household. Let's take a peek at what we've got now. Sounds like there's some moving parts here. You know, you never want to shake anything too heavily. But what in the world is this? Catacombs of Karak. Oh my gosh. Now, unfortunately, I think I have this backwards. Maybe I'll flip the clip around so it'll be right ways. But look at this. This is an RPG in a box. Of course, tabletop gaming is absolutely what I'm all about. So I cannot wait to crack this open. In fact, we may take a peek closer at that, removing the shrink in a little bit. But first, let's take a look at package number 2 from the goddaughters. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. We have, then they're a crafty family, folks. I mean, arts and crafts and other hands-on kind of thing is what you can absolutely expect from them. So it is no surprise to me that they have come up with this. Look at this. Brother, uncle, godfather, legend. Oh, that is so sweet. That's so freaking awesome. These kind of gifts are my absolute favorite to get. I mean, that's just personal. That's from the heart. Absolutely love it. So that is just freaking awesome. You're definitely going to be seeing me in that t-shirt in this vlog before Vlogmas is over for sure. Before we go though, let's take a peek, a closer peek at this. I'm really excited to take a look. Alright, so also, in case you don't know, I keep my collection cataloged on the Board Game Geek website, as well as my wish list under Lego Rick. All one word is my username. So you can always see what's in my gaming collection. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on here before. Wish list item. Honestly, I don't know if they could have picked a better game off of my wish list. Why? This is a dungeon crawler, folks. And let's get it down so we can see what's actually in this box. I love the inventory system in this. And you'll see in a second what I mean by that. So let's take the lid off. We got the rules. It's not a very rules-heavy game. There's like 8 pages of rules here with full color illustrations and examples. And I love this. This is what I love. Take a look at that. You got your character sheet. You have the slots for the items and tracking your health, special abilities. But I love this, the way that you're able to keep track of what your character has in their inventory. Here are... Let's get these all oriented the correct way. A bunch of the characters, including what looks to be their special abilities. Again, the artwork in this game is absolutely fantastic. Oh, missed one. And of course, dice. How can you not love a game with dice? And these are actually wooden dice. Very cool. You've got a draw bag with, I assume, some tokens. Yep. Looks like maybe some monsters that you'll be fighting and items that you may find. Here's my favorite part. Oh my gosh, from the picture, I wondered if this would be the case. Folks, what did I say is one of my favorite things in gaming? Recessed dual layer player boards. From the image, I could only hope that these were recessed and dual layered. They absolutely are. Can you see the depth there? So when you put a token in that slot, it's in that slot. Oh my gosh. That's one of the most luxurious things in gaming, is to have a dual layer player board. Oh my gosh. That is probably, honestly, what set this apart for me and made me absolutely crave it. And we also have the dungeon tiles. So again, it's a dungeon crawler. Just a bunch of different passageways, directions, that kind of thing that you can expect. This insert actually looks great because it looks like it holds everything really well. And I haven't seen any cards yet that would require sleeves that might make it, you know, that might be too big for the insert. That's one of the main reasons why I would ever get rid of an insert, is if you had to sleeve cards and the sleeved cards wouldn't fit back in the insert. But this one looks fantastic. I just wanted to grab these to look at this. Oh, look how flush everything is. And then we'll end up putting these back in here. Oh, how gorgeous. Some more tokens. So you got the life tokens and some other things, and some standees for the player pawns. Fantastic. So between the dice, the tokens, the artwork, everything else, this looks to be like a fantastic game. And if I remember correctly, Tom Vassell of the Dice Tower gave this the Dice Tower seal of approval. Honestly, I differ with him on so many games that I just had to make sure the box is oriented correctly, of course, as always, before we then put the rules and the lid back on. I differ with him on so many games that it wouldn't matter if he didn't give this a seal of approval. Box fart. But he did. And I definitely agree with him on a lot of games too. This just looks fantastic. Cannot wait to get this to the table. How many does it play? 2 to 5. Oh, does it get any better than that? So many games are just 2 to 4. So that's also just keeps racking up the bonus points here. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely another freaking gorgeous day out. The sun is shining. We're about to take the Bronc to go get some food, and it's one of those situations where even though it's made for snow, I really am not going to want to take the Bronco out in the snow and the salt and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get in as much, you know, enjoyment out of it while I can, while it looks like this outside. For the most part, honestly. All right, today's fit, we got the Supreme S logo. This is not just any S logo, though. This is a leather S logo, which is absolutely fantastic. Just some American Eagle jeans, my Vans old crusty slip-on shoes. Very casual today, of course I say that, but we've got the Fendi, we've got the Gucci, and we've got a pair of sunglasses that honestly I wear all the time, but they're just the Versace ones, but I think that they go with the lighter colors quite a bit. So that's what we went with today. I should have been doing fit overviews this entire time, but honestly, it's one of those things where I don't think of it till, you know, we're almost done. We've only got, what, 5 days? 5 days. 5 days left. I can't talk. I need to go get food. I'm delirious from hunger. All right, anyway, I'll let you know where I end up. All right, folks, we went with Fazoli's. We went with the ultimate combo, lasagna, penne, spaghetti with meatball, fettuccine alfredo, mozzarella skewers with alfredo sauce, breadsticks, of course, side salad, pepperoni pizza. It's a whole thing. And we're watching the Packers game. All right, folks, welcome to day 19, the last of the teens. The last of the days before we hit the 20s. Look at all those we've opened. Look at all that we've built over the month so far. Today's build is a City Public Works sanitation truck. How very cool is this? So, and I own kind of the larger version of this where it kind of is carrying porta potties and dumpsters and stuff, and you can pick it up and deploy them. So in this case, again, with all these micro scale vehicles, just the illusion of wheels. The arm, because it almost kind of looks like a tow truck, right? But it's not. The arm doesn't quite have the articulation being in micro scale, but what it would do is pick up one of these containers from the back of the truck and deploy it out. And it would do that with the other one too. So one of these is probably recycling, one of these is probably garbage. And then, you know, later on, because here's how it looks now without those, still very cool. Drive along, pick up the full container, put it in the truck, which would then take it to, you know, the landfill or wherever the sanitation place is. So a very cool little micro scale vehicle for our micro scale city. A couple of little extra parts that we got in today, but of course, as always with these micro scale builds, there are minifigure scale accessories. So in the instructions, it just shows one of these and a shovel. And of course, you know, you could use this as minifigure ice cream, but in this case, it's clearly supposed to be dog poop or some other animal excrement. And because it's a small piece, they did give us an extra one of those too. So we got 2 little dog poops and a shovel as the minifigure accessories alongside our micro scale sanitation truck. So very cool. That was today's Advent calendar opening. All right, folks, that'll do it for today's vlog. Hope you can relax the rest of this Sunday. I know I am. Back to work tomorrow, just for 3 days. It's going to be a short work week, then 8 consecutive days off. That'll be so nice. But I hope you enjoy it, folks. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time.